My friends, there comes a moment in every life when comfort whispers louder than purpose, when the path before us divides into two roads, one smooth and inviting, the other steep and uncertain. Most will choose the gentle road, for it asks little and promises ease. But history has never been shaped by those who sought comfort. It has always been written by those who dared to climb. Greatness has never been born from comfort. It has never emerged from ease, nor has it been shaped in moments when life asks little of us. Greatness is forged in difficulty, in the fire of struggle, in the quiet and lonely battles where no applause is heard and no reward is promised. The easy road may offer peace for a while, but it never builds strength. It never teaches resilience. It never prepares a soul for lasting impact. The hard path, however, is different. It demands sacrifice. It calls for courage. It asks you to move forward when every part of you longs to retreat. Yet within that challenge lies the seed of transformation. Every obstacle you face is shaping your character. Every hardship you endure is strengthening your will. Every difficult step you take is carving a legacy that comfort could never produce. Easy roads build comfort, but comfort is a fragile companion. It lulls you into believing that safety is success and that avoiding struggle is wisdom. But comfort has never changed the world. Comfort has never inspired nations. Comfort has never created leaders. Those who chase ease may live quietly, but those who embrace difficulty live powerfully. Character is not formed when life is gentle. Strength is not built when circumstances are kind. Legacy is not written when the journey is smooth. They are born when you stand firm in hardship, when you refuse to surrender to fear, when you rise again after failure. The hard road strips away weakness and reveals the depth of your spirit. It forces you to grow beyond the limits you once believed defined you. When you choose difficulty, you choose growth. When you accept struggle, you accept transformation. And when you persist through pain, you create power within yourself that no one can take away. The trials you endure today are preparing you for the victories of tomorrow. They are molding you into someone capable of carrying responsibility, influence, and purpose. The world remembers those who walked through storms, not those who waited for sunshine. It honors those who persisted when the journey was heavy, not those who stopped when it became uncomfortable. Hardship is the birthplace of greatness because it tests what you are made of. It challenges your faith, your patience, and your determination. And those who endure it emerge unbreakable. So do not resent the difficult moments of your life. They are not there to defeat you, they are there to refine you. They are shaping your voice, strengthening your resolve, and preparing you for the heights that ease would never allow. For in the end, greatness belongs only to those who had the courage to choose the hard road and the strength to keep walking. Fear is one of the oldest companions of humankind. It walks beside every dream, stands at the door of every opportunity, and whispers doubt into the hearts of even the strongest among us. Fear is not a sign of weakness. It is proof that you are standing at the edge of growth. It appears whenever you are about to rise beyond who you once were. But courage, true courage, is not the absence of fear. Courage is the decision to move forward while fear still trembles within you. Too many people wait for fear to disappear before they act. They believe that bravery comes only when confidence arrives first. Yet history teaches us a different lesson. The brave are not those who felt no fear. They are those who refuse to let fear become their master. Progress has never belonged to the comfortable. It has always belonged to those who walked forward with shaking hearts but unyielding spirits. Fear will tell you that you are not ready. Fear will convince you that failure is certain, that judgment is inevitable, that the risk is too great. It will paint danger where possibility lives. But fear is a storyteller, not a prophet. It speaks loudly, but it does not control your destiny unless you surrender your steps to it. Courage begins the moment you choose action over hesitation. It is born when you take a step, even when your voice quivers, when you speak, even when your heart races, when you try, even when doubt surrounds you. Courage is not found in grand gestures alone. It is present in quiet persistence, in daily decisions, in the willingness to keep moving when fear urges you to stop. Every leader has known fear. Every visionary has faced uncertainty. Every person who has changed their life has walked through moments where retreat seemed easier than progress. Yet they understood a powerful truth. Fear is temporary, but regret is permanent. The pain of trying and failing fades, but the pain of never trying lingers for a lifetime. When you act despite fear, you weaken its grip. Each step forward steals a piece of its power. Each bold decision builds strength within you. Courage grows through practice. The more you confront fear, the smaller it becomes, until one day you realize it no longer controls your direction. Do not wait to feel fearless. You may wait forever. Act while you are afraid. Walk while you are uncertain. Speak while your heart trembles, because courage is not given to the fearless. It is claimed by those who move forward anyway. Leadership is not born in comfort. It is shaped in struggle. The world often believes that leaders rise from privilege, from ease, from moments of triumph and applause. But the truth is far deeper. True leadership is forged in hardship, refined in adversity, and strengthened in the silent battles that test the soul long before the world ever sees the victory. Struggle is the training ground of character. It teaches discipline when circumstances demand perseverance. It teaches patience when progress is slow and uncertain. It teaches wisdom when pain becomes a teacher more powerful than success ever could be. Those who endure difficulty learn lessons that cannot be taught in comfort. They develop strength not only in mind but in spirit. And it is that inner strength that prepares them to carry the weight of leadership. A leader who has never suffered will never fully understand the pain of others. A leader who has never faced obstacles will never know how to guide people through storms. But the one who has walked through hardship carries empathy, resilience, and clarity. Struggle humbles the ego and sharpens the heart. It removes pride and replaces it with purpose. It teaches leaders to listen, to endure, and to rise above personal fear for the sake of a greater cause. In times of ease, anyone can appear strong. Anyone can speak with confidence when nothing challenges them. But leadership reveals itself when circumstances are difficult, when decisions are heavy, when sacrifices are required, when uncertainty surrounds every step. Those who have known struggle do not collapse under pressure because pressure is familiar to them. They have been prepared by life itself. Hardship trains discipline because it demands consistency when motivation fades. It trains patience because it forces you to wait, to endure, to trust the process even when results are unseen. And it trains wisdom because pain reveals truths that comfort hides. Through struggle, leaders learn that setbacks are not endings but preparation, that delays are not denials but strengthening, that every challenge is shaping them into someone capable of guiding others. Great leaders are not those who avoided difficulty but those who survived it, those who stood when life pushed them down, those who continued when surrender seemed easier. Because leadership is not about authority, it is about endurance, responsibility, and vision born from lived experience. Struggle does not weaken a future leader, it builds them. It prepares their heart to carry burdens, their mind to make difficult choices, and their spirit to remain unbroken when others lose hope. And when the moment finally comes for them to lead, they do so not with pride, but with strength, compassion, and unshakable resolve born from every hardship they overcame. Pain is often misunderstood. Many see it as punishment, as an unwanted visitor that arrives only to weaken the spirit and burden the heart. Yet pain carries within it a hidden purpose. It is not merely suffering, it is preparation. It is shaping. It is the silent force that transforms ordinary individuals into extraordinary souls capable of endurance, vision, and triumph. There is no strength without resistance. A muscle grows only when it is strained. A mind expands only when it is challenged. And a spirit rises only after it has been tested by hardship. Pain is the furnace where resilience is forged. It strips away illusions, exposes weaknesses, and forces growth in ways comfort never could. What feels heavy today is building power for tomorrow. Sacrifice is painful because it demands that you give up ease in exchange for purpose. It asks you to walk when rest is tempting, to persist when surrender feels natural, to believe when doubt clouds your vision. But every sacrifice is an investment. Each moment of struggle is laying a stone on the road toward victory. Though the journey may feel lonely and difficult, it is leading you to a strength that cannot be achieved through comfort. Pain teaches lessons that success cannot. It teaches patience when progress is slow. It teaches humility when pride is broken. It teaches perseverance when obstacles stand tall. Those who endure pain gain depth, wisdom, and inner power. They develop the ability to stand firm when others fall and to move forward when others retreat. The wounds you carry become reminders of battles survived and proof of strength earned. The world celebrates triumph, but it rarely sees the suffering that made it possible. Behind every victory stands a history of sacrifice, discipline, and endurance. Those who achieve greatness are not strangers to pain. They are its students. They understood that temporary suffering leads to lasting power, that every tear strengthens resolve, that every hardship sharpens determination. When you face pain with courage, you transform it. You turn struggle into strength. You convert difficulty into discipline. You shape suffering into power that fuels your rise. Pain becomes your teacher, your trainer, your preparation for the future you seek. Without it, your spirit would remain untested and your strength unrealized. Do not curse the hardships you face today. They are not barriers, they are building blocks. They are shaping the leader within you, strengthening your character, and preparing your heart for triumph. What hurts now is equipping you with power that will one day lift you higher than you ever imagined. For pain is never wasted when it is endured with purpose. It is the price paid for growth, the sacrifice required for greatness, and the foundation upon which tomorrow's victories are built. History is not written by those who waited for comfort. It is not carved by hands that chose rest when effort was required, nor by voices that fell silent when courage was demanded. History remembers only those who persisted, those who rose when the road was steep, who continued when the burden was heavy, and who refused to surrender when ease tempted them to stop. The comfortable may live quietly, unnoticed by time. Why choose safety over struggle, convenience over commitment, and excuses over action. Their days pass without resistance, without sacrifice, without the courage to confront difficulty. And though their lives may feel peaceful, they leave no mark upon the world. Comfort protects the body, but it weakens the spirit. It preserves ease, but it destroys potential. Persistence, however, is the language of legacy. It is the stubborn refusal to give up when failure appears certain. It is the quiet determination to keep moving when others have turned back. Those who persist are often misunderstood in their time. They are told they are risking too much, striving too hard, dreaming beyond their limits. Yet it is precisely this relentless effort that separates them from the crowd and lifts them into remembrance. The world honors effort because effort requires sacrifice. It demands discipline when motivation fades. It demands courage when doubt grows loud. It demands endurance when progress is slow and unseen. Those who choose effort over excuses accept hardship as the price of greatness. They do not ask for an easy journey, they commit to a meaningful one. Excuses are the refuge of the comfortable. They are the stories we tell ourselves to avoid discomfort, to justify delay, to hide from effort. But excuses build nothing. They create no future, no strength, no impact. Every time a person chooses an excuse, they surrender an opportunity to grow. Every time they choose ease, they step away from the possibility of greatness. History has never celebrated those who sought convenience. It celebrates those who endured, those who struggled, those who sacrificed comfort for purpose. The names that live on through generations belong to individuals who persisted long after the world told them to stop. They were not stronger because life was easy. They were stronger because they refused to quit. Persistence is powerful because it transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary achievement. It turns small daily actions into lasting change. It creates momentum that outlives obstacles and builds legacies that time cannot erase. Those who persist shape not only their own lives, but the future of others. And so remember this: comfort may bring temporary peace, but persistence brings eternal impact. The world forgets the comfortable, but it never forgets those who chose effort, who rejected excuses, and who acted when ease invited them to remain still.